Long time no see, guys. Happy full moon in Aquarius. After I think it's been exactly a year, I finally felt motivated and compelled to do some readings because of the full moon, and I believe the actual full moon is happening in like 3 hours. I just felt like I should do Aquarius, and they're reading right now. So it's funny because this is supposed to be a really positive full moon. I don't know how it's, manifesting for you guys, but it's been a little chaotic over here. I'm in New York, and have a hurricane coming. That's fine. Tons of flooding today. Not my favorite. And I just find it super interesting that a hurricane would, literally happen hours within a full moon, which happens to be on the cusp between Aquarius and Pisces. So that's air and water. As the two last signs of the zodiac, arguably, I don't want to say intense because let's be honest, like there's no intense Pisces. Okay, that's not actually. I'm an intense Pisces. I'm tired. Just ignore what I said. So Pisces energy can be like an emotional hurricane. And if you're a Pisces, please don't be offended. I can say that because I am one. My moon is in Pisces. My sun is Pisces, Aries cusp. My Mercury's in Pisces. I'm allowed to say it. And I would say Gemini is more of a violent air type energy, but I just thought that popped in my head and I thought it was interesting. Anyway, I'm going to be doing 2 decks, Crystal Visions and the After Tarot. I'll pick a few cards from each just to see what's going on for you right now or from this full moon, because this never happens. But the last full moon we had, I want to say it was maybe 1 or 2 degrees of Aquarius. And generally what would happen is like you have a new moon and then the next full moon would be, early degrees of Pisces. However, what happened with this one is first full moon was 1 to 2 degrees of Gemini, and instead of being in Pisces, you guys get a second full moon at the very end of Aquarius, which is very abnormal and very cool and interesting and therefore important. So Aquarius energy, very potent right now. If you're not an Aquarius sun, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, even if you don't necessarily have planets there, pay attention. Okay, so I did the Crystal Visions card. After tarot cards, let me just do Crystal Visions. Like for me, Aquarius is my 6th house. Also where Saturn is hanging out in my natal chart. So that sucks. Wherever Saturn's hanging out sucks. No offense. Doesn't suck. It's meant to teach you lessons and blah, 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 blah. But, so work and health. Oh my God, I have hair in my eye. Work and health and routines have been a massive focus for me over the past month since the last full moon, and has really, really ramped up this past week for me. So think of it in your life where that energy might be for you. Is it with your physical body? Is it with Oh my God. Is it with social groups? Is it with family, security, money? Have not seen the cards yet, by the way. Okay. And now I will turn them over. Okay, beautiful so far. Okay, so these should actually be like this. Okay, so in the Crystal Visions deck, we have the Nine of Cups, the Sun, the Hermit reversed. So I'm going to say that right now it looks like you're coming out of a time of isolation, whether that isolation was positive or negative or just for self-reflection. It seems like you're coming out of that, and through that it's kind of like, you know, if you were like holed up in your cave for a while and you come out and it's like, oh wait, the sun is kind of nice. But let me see. For the After Tarot, Four of Wands reversed, Chariot reversed, and the Hangman reversed. So this looks like a situation where, you know, something you wanted to celebrate that brought you like, you know, comfort and I'm so tired, I like can't do words right now. So the Four of Wands is about like celebration and, you know, generally to do like with the home or like, it's a very positive card. Or it can be like, you know, celebrating a relationship, something like that. However, you feel like you're not getting the forward momentum that you want. And because of that, you're kind of in a state of limbo. Okay, so this is, the Hanged Man is, you know, generally a guy hanging upside down from a tree so he can get a different perspective of things. In this particular deck, he has someone, you know, a woman. That person does not have to be a woman for you. You know, you can see she's giving him like water, I assume. So I would see that as, you know, while you're hanging in that state of limbo, having a person potentially of the opposite sex, they don't have to be, but coming to your aid to like make sure you're okay, see if you need anything, and you know, kind of, oh my God, like emotionally revitalizing you. So maybe this is through talking, maybe just having another person there to like, you know, share your perspective with. And at the bottom of both decks, it's the Five of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. So the Five of Wands is generally about some kind of disagreement, fighting. And the opposite, it can mean an end to the fighting, or it can mean a lot of it is internal. So it's possible that while you're in, you know, the state of limbo represented by the Hanged Man, you know, maybe you are thinking about ways that you fight yourself and you prevent yourself from making forward momentum, but, you know, it's really, I forget who said this, but actually it was Dr. Romani. She's amazing. She has a YouTube channel, check her out. But she was like, if there was a bug on, you know, this like beautiful oriental rug with all these like beautiful patterns, the bug would probably have no idea that he was on a rug with patterns. He would just be like, I'm standing on this. She said it differently than I just did, but the point is sometimes we do need another person to help us identify our patterns. So this could be a therapist, this could be a very close friend that you trust who is emotionally sympathetic and understanding, you know, and with the Knight of Cups in reverse, they might be able to explain to you how you might be offering someone love, but it's not necessarily coming from the right place. Or, you know, you might be trying to give someone this cup, but you haven't figured out how to fill it up yourself yet. So not only are you thirsty, but you're trying to like help out this other person who's thirsty, and they're like, why are you giving me an empty cup? What am I going to do with this? But you didn't even know the cup was empty. And you're like, oh shit, I'm thirsty. So what I'm getting from this, especially with the Nine of Cups and the Sun, is like, you know, you're really working to find an inner sense of contentment and happiness in your life. And I mean, the Hermit reversed could even mean that you're not allowing yourself the time for introspection that you need to. The Hermit in the upright can represent a Virgo, or in reverse, it can represent a Virgo. But, you know, in reverse, it's either we're coming out of a period of introspection, or what we need to do is go inward and introspect and meditate and try and get those answers from within. So you will know which of those you are. And as far as prominent signs that I see in this reading, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, and Pisces. So if any of those resonate with you, make them fit how you like. And if none of them fit, but the rest of the message does, awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great, strange, supposedly positive full moon. No, it does have a lot of positive aspects. And I'm really happy to be here again making videos. My consistency is something I'm working on. But I hope you keep watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye guys.